Hey, cannot hear you. Oh, you're muted. You're muted on the screen. I don't know if that matters.
Can you hear me now, Karen?
I can, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thank
Perfect.
you. Glad you're here. Hey, Rainey.
Hi, Neely.
Hey,
Hi,
Rainey.
Karen.
Welcome. Hey, Mary Jo. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Hemet. Welcome. So glad you're here tonight. Hi, Jan. Welcome. Glad you're here tonight.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good.
Very well.
Glad you're here tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad I am too. Hi, Donna. And Karen, hi, here. And Patty. You me now.
Geshe is going around the stupa right now.
If you're in the Kampa, please turn to page 35, and we will begin with the seven-limb prayer. Gosum gu pe gone chak shallow go shami chul chutrin malubul tog mene sak dik tung tam jesha ke pa ge wa nam la Jayrang Korwa Matong Bar Dule Shugne Drola Chuk Ki Korlo Korwa Dang Dag Jen Ge Nam Jam Tuk Chuk Po. And now pages 97 and 98 for the short mandala offering. Saji Puki Chukshing Meto Chamri Rabling Shi Ni Jagan Padi Sangye Shindu Mikte Uwa Idro Kunam Dag Jingla Jetsun Lama Dampa Chenam Kicha Kukala Kense Chudin Trig Jitar Tsampe Dulce Sinma Lasab Gechuki Charpavab to soul Idam Guru Ratnamandalakam Niryatayami. And then on page 98, Geshe Gelek will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer. Chudang Sakhi Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyan Gi Pesunam Gi Drola Pinshir Sange Drupar Sho Chudang Sakhi Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyan Gi Pesunam Gi Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Baru Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyan Gi Pesunam Gi Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog.
Sanjay Sora Rado, Jin Devi Nujama, Leda Tambe Chuni, Dishi. Namo Laya Gadano, Nijiga, the Odo, the Me, Kanono, Kunjano, Tamje Kedana. Kanke, two years on the Tawa Tamja Mame, Tambe Chuni, Kotam Jala. Good evening. Good evening. Brief Vajrasattva practice. Brief, okay. So, ethic is like water. So, so Niju is like, then you know, like negative side of body, speech, and mind. Negative side. Harsh word, disturbing thought. Physical, kind of like physical, like kind of like not kind of violence, physical activities. All of that kind of like stain your mind. So meaning that you don't, when you remember them, you don't feel good. So, but we don't have to live with that feeling. That feeling can be purified. So this was the Nyumo Sadhu. So then like that feeling could be like, suffering of sufferings. So what you call like, when you live under the like extreme heat, so then you have like heat stroke, suffering of heat. Ethic is like moon. Moon. When you live under the moon, there will be no like heat, suffering of heat. The moon is very soothing. Similarly, ethic is like that. It's like moon. Here, the suffering is like almost like heat, not like actual heat, but those all this, like stain related to the speech, body and mind. This become like suffering of heat. So then Vajrasattva practice is like the ethics. It's like moon soothing. It's like water. So now when you do the purification, any form, like the particularly Vajrasattva is purification practice is based on Tantra, so that's why it's more powerful. So when you purify, so then you need to visualize that, like all these negativities. Yate, pushing up, pushing down, pushing side to side. Three things mentioned in Vajrasattva practice. Yate, mete, punkte. Yate means pushing up. So then pushing side to side means like every pore, they're coming out of the pore. They're coming down, not just, we do Vajrasattva practice now, or maybe like after 1 week, not like right away. Right away, okay. So, Rangi Chigo on your crown, lotus, fresh, nice looking lotus, form of light, not something solid. Just to get mental image, that's all. If that, the mental image is based on person to persons, how clear this person to persons concentration. So Rangichiyo, Pema Dawe things, Rangichiyo, Pema, lotus on the crown, 4 finger above your crown, chakra, lotus, beautiful looking form of light. On top of that, so there's like this, like looks like white circle that's symbolized. It's called moon disk, which symbolizes bodhicitta. So then there's like a letter hum. For white, when it comes, means anything that is about purification, the color usually is white. So that white hum become Vajra, white Vajra. So that Vajra become Buddha Vajra Sattva, white color. Vajrasattva, you can just visualize with or without concert, doesn't matter. It does matter, but if you have like a high yoga tantra initiate, you can visualize with concert. Adorned with beautiful cloth, silk. Sitting full Vajra cross. Center, heart of Vajrasattva, then visualize again letter, white color, heart chakra, center of the heart chakra. Vajrasattva, facing the same direction you are facing. Where the white moon is sitting on, same thing. Lotus and moon is same thing. So then 100 syllable mantras clockwise, standing clockwise. It's all form of light. Light, white light emit from the mantras and from the hum and mantras. The moment that light touch, whomever that light has been touched, completely purify all their negative karma, okay? For the sake of practice, need to visualize like that. Mantra clockwise. Light emit from the hum and the mantras, white light. Moment that light touch, whomever they are touched by light, completely purify. Not just that, so then the light gathers, the light that's emitting from the mantras gather all the blessing of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, then dissolve back to that mantras and the hum. So then the nectars flow from that light now which represent all the blessing of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So from that light, from that syllable, now the syllables, from the central chakra of Vajrasattva heart, while we are doing the Vajrasattva mantra, need to visualize nectars, dips through your crown chakra, fill up from throat all the way up to head, completely purifies. And the end of the mantra, need to visualize that your life or your body or your life become crystal clear, like a light bulb in the glass, then you can see. It's kind of like shines, something like that, that your life shines like that. So that the power of nectars from a liquid that purifies. Maintain that visualization while we recite the mantra, okay? Not just one single negative karma, each and every one of them completely purified. Om Bhajra Sattva Samaya Manu Palaya Bhajra Sattva Tino Bhate Tatudo Me Sudokayo Me Bhava Subokayo Me Bhava Anarano Me Bhava Zavazana Me Bhava Savakama Sutsa Me Citam Shriya Guru Bhagavana Zavat Bhajara Mamya Mudam Bhajam Bhavam Mava Samaya Sat Om Bhajara Sato Samaya Manu Balai Bhajara Sato Tino Bhati Tatradam Sudokaya Mebawa, Subokaya Meba, Anorado Mebawa, Sawasidime, Sawakama Susame, Sitam Shiyankuru, Ha 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 ha, Bhagavana Savat, Bhajama Memuza, Bhajam Bhava Mahasamaya Sad, Ahum Pe Om Bhaja. Manu Balaya Bhajazada Dinama Dinad Sudokayo Mebawa Subokayo Anorato Mebawa Sawasidime Sawakama Sutsame Sitam Shiyam Kuru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savat Bhajam Memuzam Bhajam Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Sam Manu Balaya Bhajra Sadhu Tino Bhati Ratado Sudokaya Mebawa Subokayo Meba Anorado Mebawa Sawasidime Sawakama Sutsame Sitam Shiya Kuru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savatada Bhajama Memada Bhajam Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Sam Manu Balaya Bhaja Sadhu Tino Bhadi Ratado Sudokaya Mebawa Subokaya Meba Anorado Mebawa Sawasidime Sawakama Sutsame Sitam Shiya Kuru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savatada Bhajarama Memuza Bhajaram Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bhajara Sadhu Tino Bhadi Ratado Mem Sudokaya Mebawa Subokayo Meba Anorado Mebawa Sawasidime Sawakama Sutsame Sitam Shiya Kuru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savatada Bhajama Memada Bhajam Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bhajra Sadhu Tinam Tetratudo Mem Sudakayo Mebawa Subakayo Mem Anorado Mebawa Zavasidem Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shiya Kuru Ha ha Bhagavana Savatam Bhajarama Memuza Bhajaram Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Ahum Pe. Now visualize deep down from your heart, you make this heartfelt request to Buddha Vajrasattva. All the negative karma that relate to the physical body, since from beginningless time to till now, to completely purify now. Making heartfelt request to Buddha Vajrasattva. In front of Buddha Vajrasattva, all the physical negative karma, since from beginningless time to till now, been completely purified. Just imagine Buddha Vajrasattva accept your request. So now the next 7 for speech. Om Bhajra Sato Samaya Manu Balai Bhajra Sato Tino Bhati Ratut Sutokayo Mebawa Subokayo Mebawa Anarala Mebawa Zavazade Mebawa Sawakama Sutsane Sitam Shiyam Kuru Ha 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 ho Bhagavana Sam Bhajama Memuzam Bhajam Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Sam Manu Balaya Bhajra Sadhu Tino Bhati Ratado Sudokaya Mebawa, Zobokaya Meba, Anorado Mebawa, Zawazede Meba, Sawakama Sutsame, Siddha Shiyaku, Ha ha Bhagavana Menatan, Bhajarama Memudam, Bhajaram Bhavam Mavazamai, Sadhu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Sama. Manipalaya Bhajara Sadhoti Noma Tedatu Sudokaya Mebawa Subokaya Mebawa Anorada Mebawa Savasede Sawakama Suzame Siddham Shya Kuru Ha 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 Bhagavana Vavatan Bhajaram Mame Mudam Bhajam Bhavam Mavasamai Sadhu Ahu Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Sam Bhajara Sadhu Tino Ba Tita Tudo Meba Sudho Kayo Meba Va Subho Kayo Meba Anorado Meba Va Zavazede Meba Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shya Guru Ha Bhagavana Zavata Bhajarama Memazam Bhajam Bhavam Mavazamaya Zadu Pe Om Bhajara Sadhu Samaya Manipalaya Bhajara Sadhu Tino Bhadena Sudokaya Mebhava Subokaya Meb Anorado Mebhava Zavazade Meb Sawakama Sutsame Siddha Shiyaku Ha 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 Bhagavana Sam Bhajama Memazam Bhajam Bhavam Mavazamaya Zadu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Manipalaya Bhaja Sadhu Tino Bhadananame Sudokaya Mebhava Subokaya Mebha Anorada Mebhava Zavasede Mebha Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shya Kuru Ha ha Bhagavana Savat Bhajarama Memazam Bhajaram Bhavam Mavazamaya Zadu Ahu Pe Om Bhaja Manipalaya Bhajara Sadhu Tino Bhadananadu Mem Sudokaya Mebhava Subokaya Mem Anorado Sawakama Suzame Siddham Shya Guru Ha 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 Bhagavana Vajradada Bhajarama Memazam Bhajam Bhava Masamaya Zada Again, deep down from your heart, make heartfelt requests to Buddha Vajrasattva to purify all the negative karma related to the speech since from beginning this time to till now completely been purified. Think again deep down from your heart that your request was accepted. So another last negative karma related to our thought, okay, mind. Om Bhaja Sato Samaya Mane Balaya Bhaja Sato Tino Ba Teta Todo Sudokaya Mebawa Zubokaya Meba Anorado Mebawa Savasede Meb Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shya Kuru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savatan Bhajarama Memudam Bhajaram Bhavam Mavasamaya Zadu Ahum Om Bhaja Sadhu Samaya Manipal Bhajara Sadhu Tino Bhava Tita Tudo Mem Sudokaya Mebhava Subokaya Meba Anorada Mebhava Zavazede Meba Sawakama Sudzame Siddham Shya Kuru Ha ha Bhagavana Savat Vedamame Mazam Bhajaram Bhavam Mavasamaya Sadhu Ahu Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Sama Manu Balaya Bhajara Sadhu Tino Sudokayo Mebawa Subokayo Meba Anarado Mebawa Sawasede Meba Sawakama Sutsame Chidam Shya Guru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savat Bhajaramame Mozam Bhajam Bhavam Bhavazamaya Sadhu Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bhajara Sadhu Tino Ba Tita Tudo Me Sudokayo Me Bhava Subokayo Me Ba Anarado Me Bhava Zavasede Me Ba Savakama Suzame Siddham Shya Kur Ha 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 Bhagavana Savata Vajrama Sadhu Ahum Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Manu Balaya Bhajara Sadhu Tino Ba Tita Tudo Sudokayo Mebawa Subokayo Meba Anarado Mebawa Zavasede Meba Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shya Guru Ha ha Bhagavana Savata Vajramame Mazam Bhajaram Bhavam Mavazamaya Sadhu Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bhaja Sadhu Sudokayo Mebawa Subokayo Mebawa Anarado Mebawa Zavasede Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shya Guru Ha 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 Bhagavana Savat Bhajaramame Mudam Bhajam Bhavam Mavasamaya Sadhu Pe Om Bhaja Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bhaja Sadhu Tino Bhadira Sudokayo Mebawa Subokayo Meba Anarado Mebawa Zavasede Meba Sawakama Sutsame Siddham Shya Guru Ha ha Bhagavana Savata Bhajaramame Mudam Bhajam Bhava Mavasamaya Sadhu Again, deep down from your heart, make strong, heartfelt request to Buddha Vajrasattva. All the now karma, negative karma related to body, speech, and mind, particularly mind, completely purified right now. Again, think from your heart, deep from your heart, that your request was accepted, delightedly accepted. The Buddha Vajrasattva now, forefinger above your head, crown chakra, slowly dissolve through your crown chakra, all the way to your heart chakra. They remain there forever, delightfully. So now you are the then doing this practice, then eventually the consciousness, your consciousness, conscience, what is different between conscience and consciousness? Yeah, eventually the nature of conscience is not like negative as we think. It is nature is like moonlight, the moon. Right now that moon is under the cloud. Doing this practice, eventually, slowly, that moon will get out of the cloud. Then you see the moon without cloud, meaning your conscience without stain. Okay? Right now, you think it's negative because it's covered with cloud, meaning all this, negativity. So, okay, so even just hearing the mantras purifies. We are all helping each other Hearing, even just hearing the mantra purifies. Okay, excellent, wonderful, that's very good. Okay, oh yeah. So now, back to the class. Letter to friends by Arya Nagarjuna. The king Geshe Sangpo, that's the name of the king Geshe Sangpo. Just think, for king that has subject, ruling his subject successfully means like virtues, running subject with virtuous deed. It can apply between friendship, between couples, between community, within, can apply. So this is the advice that successful way of taking care of subject, yourself, your friend, all that. Okay. So now still the number?
Number 10.
Oh yeah. Said, so there is now a detailed explanation of morality. Ethics, that's what it is, okay. Seda chumgu tikpa jundanisa, changda tumisela chabatans, malden tola gatang lutatans, kaza tene cheban nambungsings. English.
When one gives up causing harm, thieving, sexual activity, lying, alcohol, and attachment to eating when it's not time, delight in high beds and seats, songs, dance, and all sorts of jewelry.
That is go. So this explains like perfection of ethic or morality, or the 6 perfections, which are bodhisattva did or practice, same thing. Okay, is the second one. That chudimji parodo chimbala, chudimji hala. Chudimji yanglas. So this is going to explanation is going to be based on 3 things. Yangla literally means branch. Paye, being cautious, conscientious. Tushu, deed or practice. All right, first one, Yangla. Chudi Yangla, she is. The first one has 4. Next time, if somebody asks you to talk about ethics from a Buddhist point of view, you can use those knowledge. Chudimji Yangla, she is the Tangbo Cetang, she is Sojebe, Chene, Shenla Neba Jawaso. Restraining yourself from harming others using weapons, any kind of weapons, harming others. Michawas. That's the first one. Second one, Niba Chumkun. So now you look at the root text, the first one is like harming, should not harm. Please, all my friends here, including myself, we should not think, oh, this is something you do when you believe in religion. No. This is for your protections. This is all for you. Of course, there's no Nagarjuna, but this is for you. These are harmful to you. It's not good for your happiness. So that's what we should think. Okay, practical. much as possible practical level. Niba second one chungushi chiri majima level cause. Stealing. No good. Stealing. No good. Then chabi majimba lemba kumakuwas. Maybe there's a different method of stealing, or maybe seeing such a wonderful world and then taking. That's also stealing. Majima lemba kumakuwas. Teza mimba che sena chabatabu. Teza mimba chom sena chabatabu. So then like robber, just very visible, just taking, not like sneaking, just very obvious, just take, like talking on the phone, like poor country, talking on the phone, all of a sudden somebody takes you up and push you there. There's like robbers, like someone. 중국에서 작았다고 좀 보면 거의 대답이 중국이 내 미쳐와서 should not any sneaking, taking, pushing, like very visible, very invisible, taking possession belongs to others is not good. That's the third one, tikbashi, mizangbachi jebi kodengisa. Tena so doba lobar yamba, michawala cause. This here sexual misconduct, here sexual activity refers to sexual misconduct. Te yang jedini chimbe ondo jeda range chumo mizawa chobate choba nawa ye jangje. Chenje dado zuwe pimena mizawa chobana loba yamba sexual misconduct. I'm not going to go detail because everybody kind of knows. These are three negativities, three unethical behavior related to the physical body. These three things. Unethical behavior related to the physical body. So, then she was now number 4, lying. Geshe, nga mige. When you look at the Lamrim teaching, then all the consequences has been laid out precisely there. So, many things that happen in our life, you probably have no clue why it's happening. Or maybe if you have if you don't have any clue in this life, maybe due to previous actions, otherwise has to have answer. If there's no answer, maybe then much better, I think, how I should say, dealing with pain. The best way of dealing as a practitioners, calling yourself as a practitioners, so best way to deal with the pain is to think about the causality. Blaming is not going to solve any problems. Blaming does not solve problems. Either blame yourself, or I could be better, I would have, should have, could have. It gets complicated. When it comes down on causality, would have, should have, could have, get kind of complicated. Would have, should have, could have, that idea has been very much driven by that you believe somehow, that you believe you can fix everything. That is, sorry to say, that's not wisdom, that's ignorance. You cannot fix. Even though you become enlightened, you cannot fix everything. That's not the idea. It's complicated, So, would have, should have, could have, this idea is not driven by understanding of karma, it's driven by somehow that you are told you can fix everything. That's not true. That is not true. Wonderful idea, noble idea, but when it comes on practical level, it's almost impossible. Impossible. So, best way to deal with pain is to think about, if it's one pain, two pain, three pain, even though pain is like, feel like pouring down on like rain, the best way to deal with understanding of causality, karma. You gain something. You will gain definitely, if you deal with the pain through the understanding of karma, you will, there's no question, 100% you will gain something. Because you see, the problem is that you don't see meaning. Now, when you think about, when you think through the karma, understanding of the karma, then you see some meaning. Some meaning. It has meaning, but we don't see because we are so angry. We just want to blame someone. We don't see. Of course, nobody likes pain. So best way to deal with it, see some meaning. Right now, there's no meaning. It's all negative. That's not true. Because you are not seeing meaning. You are not seeing the meaning. That's why it's so hard. So there's a way to train. I'm not saying that I'm doing that. No, I'm just explaining the teachings. That's our best way to do it. Okay. The lying. When you look at the results, then you see like why people not taking your word very seriously. There could be the result of something. I don't think that's the result of telling truth. That's why people don't take your word seriously. Maybe that's not right. Maybe if you lie, so maybe that's what happens. People don't take your word seriously. Your word doesn't mean nothing. So always try to tell the truth. So there's all the results been listed there. Okay. End of the day, we are not going to talk about result. So just to explain. These four called part of the branch of, literally translated, could be like branch of ethics. Second will be like conscientious, okay, conscientious. Then these niva paye be yangla. Paye means being careful. Sab means being careful. Sab chene pangna yakuche tuwa. If we careful about ethical practice, the moon will get out of the cloud. There's no doubt it will get out of the cloud. If we practice carefully, sab chene pangna yakuche tuwa. Lumbu means like mountains, big mountains. You stick out of the people, meaning people respect you because you are very ethical. You just stick out. There's a result. There's you help people without much negativities. You help. These are all, if you wonder, like this is like song of experience, Lamrim, composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. There, if you look at the six perfections, you see there each one of them. So that's where I'm quoting from. Okay. Te mabana sabsa mache te mabana sabsa che matuba dabuch da khogiyes. 대야지 장당시 장뚱나 라스네 파메차스. For example, like alcohol. As I said, in the Vinayaka Sutra is called crazy water. Crazy water. In Vinayaka Sutra, yeah, you do become crazy, kind of crazy. Meaning that you lose control of your body, spirit, mind. That means literally meaning of crazy, that you become crazy. 다 sabza chene pana yabu che tu bata. Te ma pana sabza ma che ba ngo che mo to ba do opposite conscientious being careful, opposite not being careful. Go out there, then doing like then one doing then like chongdu na. This is just example. Then you become like careless. Because you are not aware of your surrounding, you say all kinds of things because you lose control. Changbana, same fire about chetujes. If you don't drink, you are aware and alert your surroundings because then you don't become crazy, so you are pretty aware. Fire about chetujes. Changbana fire yangas. Not drinking is the part of conscientious, or being mindful, or being careful. So there's the second one. The third one, tushu. Tushu literally means practice or deed. Tushu. What is that? Tushu yangla. Ngarang ke same day. Lebo nyamchung tangje. Yarab shilan, dove chedu, tuju yangla, sumsungs. Narangi same is your mind, my mind. Lebo means calm, or relax. Yarab means noble, gentle. In order to my mind become like that, more relaxed, more noble, so then deed is very much needed, deed. There are three of them. Tangboje tumiji se la chapa pongas. Tumiji se untimely food, meaning afternoon, dinner, after afternoon. Tumiji se la chapa pongas. Chapa means becoming attached. Yeah, of course, if you are not free from attachments, for like some people have more attached, some people have attached but less attached. That's attachments, different degrees. That to me just tell us over here, like abandoning attachment towards untimely food, means food afternoon means chidu katses, dinner, kazela, sawa ponga la koje, such things. Then of course, unfortunately, food do contribute for our disturbing thought. Food do contribute. Yeah. Of course. Long time ago, one of my friends from Singapore took me and now Koban Abbot, he's my classmate, Karen Koban Monastery, Abbot of Koban Monastery. He took us to, I think now, Thailand to see all the holy sites. In the morning, from like 9 o'clock, he bring big van, three of us, maybe there's one couple, and goes like all over the place. There's shows like outside of one stupa, the lady, I'm kind of big. Geshe, my friend, is kind of skinny. So then you see all Thai monks, Thailand has monk too. She was wondering, she didn't ask me because I'm kind of like look same size like them, same size like them. She asked him, how much meals you take? How much? He said, yeah, of course, breakfast, lunch, Tibetan dinner we take. He said, then she asked, our monks, they don't eat dinner, how come they become so big? The mind started wondering, they can ask a question. And I asked him, what you told? He said, he didn't say anything. There's like something's happening. Otherwise, you don't just get big for nothing. Something's happening. Maybe not in the monastery, maybe at the home, maybe they're eating something. That's what's called logic. Logic. That's called logic, no logic. So the reason behind that is like kind of then you have like deep sleep rather than light sleep, harder to wake up in the morning. If you have less food, easier to wake up, the mind is more fresh. That's the whole reason, I think. So abandoning attachment to untimely food, what that means not eating dinner. Taniba malde toala gaupos. Malde toala gaupos. Attached to higher bed. If you have no attached, no choice, just living there, you're probably not really necessarily thinking, then it doesn't matter. To become attached or have to have high bed. There comes attachment. Attachment that you have to have. So that for God, that ten tumble God, ten tumble. Malde means bed. Te means, could be cushion or something like that. Almost. These are little deed. No, these are not much. Now it's kind of harder. No, someone is that the last one, third one. Someone taking to lu da kada tewa she lu ka tewe cheba po disum chidu tiwambe high bed, high seat, then like song, dance, then maybe like perfume, all of that. Mainly out of like attachment, like a pride or like out of negative mind, and so see, like even like just think about music. So of course, when we do Guru Puja, we do play music, bell and all that. But there's no like the intention is to offer. There's not like different like the ceremony they like Hare Krishna. One of the good examples, they like tong 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 tong. They like. I kind of like that music. So, song can be offering. Doesn't have to be distraction. It can be as encouraging, to helping to develop something, some kind of positive thought. Sound offering, so it can be like that. But out of like attachment, so this is all out of attachment, okay? These are the this all together, there's 8 of them. These are ethics, okay, 8 of them. So now, somebody raised, not somebody, the best, that can be questions. Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you practice this 8 the ethics. Why you do that? Why you practice those eight ethics? Dajum sudim jesu cheba yi yala jebu dida tang de na sojong deje halu yingwa jebu pumen dala zowar chis. Stanza number 11. That's like the benefit. Stanza number 11.
And takes on these 8 branches that emulate the ethical discipline of liberated arhats. These one-day precepts will bestow on men and on women an attractive body of a desire realm God.
다 응은지 파바 다좀 만남지 수dim 치다 숭바 대당 파제 다베스 수dim이 야부시 숭데스. Practicing ethics likewise, earlier, like Arya or like Arhat. Dajumbe Sudimji Jesu Cheba Yin Yangla Jibu Dida, Suve Sudim da Dena, Sojongla Neba Jurus. So this is like the following the footstep of Arya being, Arya's Arhat, not Arya, Arhat. Oh, Arhat, these are only, whenever you hear word Arhat, they are only liberated from samsara, no matter which category the path, path of hearing, path of self-realizer, path of mayana, wherever that might be. So when you say arhat, they are liberated from samsara. Arya, they are not liberated from samsara, but they are not going to come back to samsara because they see shunyata. They experience shunyata directly, called Arya. So they are not coming back to samsara, the guarantee. But they are not liberated from samsara, but they are not coming back. Arhat, they are free from samsara. Okay, therefore the sake of knowledge. So means refresh. Refresh. Jong means purify. Commitment, refresh, purify. So Jong. So then literally means there's 24 of them according to Vinayaka Sutras. This is the only prayer gathering in the monastery. There's no food, there's no tea, no bread. Every other gathering has food and tea. This is there's 24 confession practice. Twice a month, every full month, and then maybe 29 according to lunar calendar. So that is still happening in all the monasteries since from Buddha's lifetime. It's still ongoing, like compassion practice. That's called sojong. Sojong means like refresh, bows and purify. So ni gyawa sheta meba dir yar so ni gyawa chimbu yoba cheni gyawa peje tonete. So what so means like increase your merit. So that will explain. Jong diva migyawa nam mar jong was means like reducing negativities, reducing them, the amount, reducing them, increasing the virtues, increasing, the same time reducing negativities, called that jong, sojong, or sojong. Increase merit to reduce negativities. Sojong, so that's what it's been doing 24 times a year at the monastery. Sojong said. Same thing, 8 minor precepts. 8 minor precepts, pretty much same thing. So it's just. Tina yala jeda dembe chudim la ninde sojong la dugiyus. If you practice the 8, the ethics that Master Nagarjuna just mentioned, if you're practicing them, so then you are doing sojong practice. You are doing sojong practice. Sojong di la tene dabana chebe hai lu yidong wa tos. So then I'm not sure how many of you are interested to become God or like Deva. So one of the results is that Deva realms. Manisola Mijewa, Tori, Thai Luden Sambo, Jabala, Pumiri, oh, that's interesting. Tori Mi, Luden, Sambo Tang, Sambo Jabala, Pumiri, Judas. Juzeti is higher state. So, some people, so I'm not sure where my nephew got this idea. So he keeps saying this, kind of a little bit bothering my mind, but I didn't say much. I asked. He said, "Oh, you live once, huh? You only live once." See, he keeps saying, "I don't know where he got this idea." He's like 18 now, 18. And one time, like, I asked him, like, how you know that you only live once? And then he looked at me, so I said, then I said, okay, better not have conversation, just let it go. just let it go. Keep forgiveness. So then he's saying that to people, his friend, his little brother, and like somehow they got this idea. So I think that's ignorance. That's not true. So I think, but once you find out, it's a little bit too late. There's nothing much you can do. That's the downside. You could live your whole life, or you only live someone. Then you realize, oh, maybe you don't live only once, you live many times. That's too late. No, there's nothing we can do. What you lose? Just thinking there will be another one and preparing for that, what do you lose? Nothing. You don't lose anything. But if something goes on, more likely, the consciousness will go on. So then, when you read Guide to Buddhist Way of Life from Master Shantideva, clearly said there, virtuous deeds can save you, but you don't have one. No, you don't have one. To create one is very hard. Then you don't have that. So that's like a kind of like a warning, like Master Shantideva. so easy, like just going around the stupa here, the center, one stupa. Amount of merit you create is mind blowing. Going just one round. There's one like Chimda Paje. So there's like Chimda means household. Paje, that's the name of the person. 80 years, I think 80 years old. Probably did so much, like fighting for the family, saying all kinds of things. Now you become 80 years old, so now young children from your family, they are not interested to you. They have no interest. You have nothing to talk. There's no common interest. You have nothing to talk. So their life goes on. Then you have physical, can't do much. Then you left out. So that's exactly what happened to Pache. So then, sitting in the one intersection, just kind of like sad and basically crying. And of course, once you get enlightened, you don't need to think. You see, or whoever needs help, you see. Then Shakyamuni Buddha kind of felt, then walked by, then the intersection. Then asked him, why are you crying? Then he said, of course, old story. When I was young, so then all the story begin. So then tells. Then Buddha said, okay, come to my monastery, become monk. He said, I'm 80 years old, what I can do? I cannot learn. Buddha said, yeah, come there. Then he went there. There's a lot of young monks there. At that time, what they check first, they don't check how much money you have. They don't check those things. What they check is, do you have merit? That's what they check. Because within the monastery, there are many of them who possess clairvoyance. They can tell. And Buddha told them, congregation, that he's going to become monk. Then they say, he has no merit. because his marriage is so subtle, they cannot see. The Buddha said he has married. Then very soon there's one like famous like master. Buddha told, you are responsible for him. So teach him. Of course, sitting there, areas, all the young monks, they are doing all kind of service for the monastery, bringing the tea, serving the tea. He can do none of them. And he's sitting in the end of the line, so it's not like the monastery's rules. Who become monks? For example, if even somebody is bringing the horse and somebody chasing behind the horse, that one is senior. Person who's bringing the horse is senior. Next one, person who's like behind the horse, that's junior. That's how you sit. It's not like whoever gets there, first come, first serve. It's not, it's not like that. Next time we go to monastery to make sure that no, you can just go there and sit wherever. There's no the rules. So he's always sitting in the last line, end of the line. I think he got depressed. Then one day he thought, maybe no, I should just finish my life. So it's not, this life is not, cannot learn anything. Went to the creek, somebody folded all his ropes, so he's now ready to jump into the creek, take his life. Then Buddha all of a sudden felt, then Buddha called his master Vesung. Vesung, think about Pajen. Of course they possess some kind of clear word. So they think, then the Vesung realized Pajen is about to jump into the creek. Then I think, this is in the written sutras. So then the Vesung went there, they asked, he's about to jump. They said, what do you do? What are you doing? I said, this life is not worth to live. So back home, everybody's looked down. Here, pretty much doing the same thing. So then he said, okay, the Vesung said, then Vesung said, okay, grab my rope. Vesung flew from the creek, said, grab my rope. And he just grabbed, went on the ocean, landed on something, huge piece of bone. I think it looks like nowadays probably, it's like probably like whale, biggest whale, something. Who knows that time, what kind of animals that. They landed on something, then the Chimta Pajan, the 80 years old man, and he asked the vessel, didn't we land on the bone? He said, yes, we landed on the bone. And the Vesung told the Pajan, 80 years old man, think deep, think carefully. Then he asked another question, whose bone this is? Realized that bone has been 80 years, more than 80 years old. Turns out that his previous life, Pajan's previous life. Somehow, some request, then something happened, he kind of like that whole event made something happen, then Pajan kind of completely wake up, completely, something happened in his mind. Then he, somehow that he has married. So then coming back, then they say, Vesung, sit on Pajan's back, then Pajan flew. 80 years old man flew his teacher back to the monastery. When all these kids, they saw like, they don't believe what happened. What kind of marriage? They're so subtle that the monks cannot see. One of his previous life used to be hawk, pig. Around near the stupa eating something, chased by a dog, running out of fear, accidentally went through stupa 3 rounds, chased by a dog. Not like with motivation, oh, this is so holy, so may all sentient beings have happiness. Not that kind of intention, just running out of life. So that was merit. This merit is called Tharpa Chadu Geza. Merit similar to liberations. That's the kind of merit you create, going around the holy object. Merit similar to the liberation, Tharpa Chadu Geza. So that is the merit, that's the merit the Buddha see, nobody saw. Is that merit. So that meant able to liberate himself. So first time when they come to monastery, everybody's teasing now. Everybody's not teasing. Everybody's taking him very seriously because he flew back from that bone that he used to belong to him. So, nini yalanyo, denam ju zowa den domba, chena, to the result of practicing ethics result. These are all the results. Whether you are interested or not interested, this will happen. If you practice, you are going to have high state. You may be born in Deva realms. If you're born as a human, then it's a good one. Therefore, it's good to know you should practice also maybe other people, encourage other people to do the same thing. Always feel clean. Because the robe is clean, why? I just wash clean. It's like water. Ethics is like water. Always feel clean. Within the people, nothing to hide, you can talk proudly, become like mountains. Stick out. Oh, yeah, so then, so now these are mituncho means opposite. How to abandoning opposite of generosity. What is the opposite of generosity? Stinginess. So what is the opposite of ethics? This talk about the opposite. Then we read this stanza, then stanza number 12. Sena yuju chakda nyumle tangs, ngumbe ngaja deja shantantas, rikta suktang, tuba langzo tang, wangchin, ongtang chebe, yakba, dashin siyis.
View as enemies.
Anybody's head falling down? No?
View as enemies stinginess, guile, pretense, attachment, lethargy, false pride, lust, hatred, and conceit over greatness of caste, physique, education, youth, or power.
So now the ethics have already been explained, like 8 of them is all explained. What are the obstacles in order to practice those 8 types of ethics? What are the obstacles? 8 types of delusions. Delusions? Delusions of pleasure. Sena, stinginess. Stinginess or miserliness? Same? Sena the chishi, yuju. Yuju, sena. No, that's hard to say. So let's say if the boss is watching, then you act like you are doing something. If the boss is not around, then you just take rest like that. It's not really honest, like you. What do you call? Pretend? Yeah. Pretense, yeah, pretense. Pretense, for example, explain pretense. Explain to me what is pretense? How you explain? Oh, you act like something is true that's not true? Yeah, doing actually not just set up because boss around. Boss around. When the boss gone, then you don't do.
That's also deceptive.
Deceptive, yeah, deceptive. Was there difference between this pretend, deceptive, same thing, same word, same meaning? Or maybe time to learn Tibetan. Less complicated. Just one word. The second, the pretend, the second one, sumba the chakpa attachment, shiva nyumle. Nyumle, what's the fourth? Nyumle? Nearly, what's the fourth? Number 4, nyumle? Lethargy. What is lethargy? Nyumle. Lethargy, oh, they never heard that word. Lethargy, nyumle. Feeling comfortable? Lethargy, feeling comfortable? No, nyumle, only.
Lethargy is when you're tired. Sometimes when you're sick, you might feel lethargic, like you just can't do anything. You can't get up
That is
out of
why
bed.
maybe there are getting along the middle lelo. Yeah, so it was laziness, yeah. Laziness. Yeah, I have laziness. Yeah, you could say lacking energy, but there's more deeper than that. Actually, there's no will to. There's no willpower. There's not interested. Not interested. Like yeah, lethargy. Numerous lethargy. There's like the laziness when it comes down or creating magic, not interested. Not interested. Yeah, more like unmotivated. It's like type of laziness. Lazy. When you talk about laziness, Daniela never. Or like I can do. Or maybe it's too much. I can do. There's this type of laziness. Maybe doing something very all day long. Maybe building a table. According to Buddhism, according to Dharma practice, that's laziness. Laziness doesn't always mean like doing nothing. You could be doing something that's not Dharma. There is also Chawang, there's laziness. No? Huh? Oh yeah, that people Daniel and Chawang Julu means like that more sounds like sluggish. Like no energy, physically, mentally. So that's called Julubele, that's one of them. Yeah, there's three types of laziness. One that you say, I can't do, it's impossible, I cannot learn, or like, I'm not smart, there's three types of laziness. This is like one of the laziness, yeah, so that very much sounds like laziness that we know, doing nothing. So, no, but laziness doesn't mean doing nothing, it means doing something that's not dharma. So it could be laziness, okay. Juice na yunde me bala, yoku cheba, cause, ale. Yosana, so now all so stinginess, pretense, lethargy, but the attachment, lethargies, pride. What is after the what is the Chapa Shanda Demi Aka Decha Chapa cancer. Did you count 8 of them? 8 of them. Huh? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, in this here, it's only 8. That's no more than 8. It's only 8. Yeah. Did you find 8? There should not be more than 8. Huh? No, there only be 8.
Like cunning and deceit are the same.
First one is like, first one,
The first one's
and
miserliness.
then second and third.
Cunning, deceit,
This yeah, it's the same thing. 1.
and then attachment,
Yeah, lethargy,
and then laziness, yeah, and then pride,
pride,
and then sexual attachment, hatred, arrogance of caste.
yeah. There's 8, only
Yeah.
8,
And
only
then
8.
it says form, learning, youth, and the pride of great power. So
Only
maybe,
according to the root text, there's only 8. According to the root text, only 8 has been listed. Okay. So stinginess is quite easy. On the Jimbala so what no minute say no la charge of course. Like not able to give, not just that, but very attached. Not just that, not able to give. So some people have nothing to give, some people have something to give, but not giving, just become so attached. Probably fear, losing a fear. Like, dada longita. What is it, Linda? You say 2 of them after the stinginess,
cunning and,
deceit,
yes.
cunning and deceit. Cunning, I'm not sure how to make a sentence cunning. How you make sentence? How you use cunning?
Cunning is like when you try to deceive somebody to get what you want.
It's like how about hiding your own faults.
Yeah.
So that's like cunning, hiding your own faults, hiding your own faults. So now that deceiving means like that. Jews, you don't have knowledge, but you act like you have, but you don't have actually. There's a deceit. There's 2 different. Cunning is like hiding your faults, hiding your faults. Then deceiving, like then you pretend that you have knowledge, but you don't have knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, no, like that. Okay. So much so the attachment to possessions. So then like a woman, all of that, so on and so forth. Lethargy is like a type of laziness. Doesn't want to practice or doesn't want to. So not interested to. Not to lying, it's not big deal, lying is not big, not interesting like that. That what they just so the pride. Rangi yundi cheba kangya meja yundi something ngaja chungas, yeah. It's like the downside is like bowl, The knowledge is like drop of water. You put there, it doesn't stick there, it just goes out. There's pride, you don't learn. Pride is like a ball. The drop is like a knowledge. Even though knowledge drops, it won't stick, it just goes forth now. Because there's example of pride. Knowledge is like water. Knowledge is like drop of water. You put that on the ball so then it won't stick. So there's a pride. Okay? That's very true. You can learn, even though bird, has something to, even the bird has some advice to give it to you. You don't learn. They look like they're so tiny. Why you give it? Why? What kind of advice you're going to give me? You're so tiny. They are saying in Tibetan, you can find even the advice from the bird's mouth. That means you can like say, oh, this is that. You can. That means you can learn from anybody. It doesn't have to be something big. That was the number 6, the attachment. Saji yidu yidu se no longje danya namna chaji chebos. Saji yidu saji. That's like contaminated. So that whatever the pleasure, the happiness we gain from contaminated object, this happiness and pleasure will never increase. It will always decrease, never increase. That is the meaning of contaminated. It will never increase. First pizza, second pizza, third pizza, fourth pizza get worse. That's exactly what it means. Like sachi means contaminated object. So never the joy and never increase. It's always decrease. That's the nature. Saji you don't want. No matter how they looks, how they taste, how they smell, same thing. Saji you don't want. Say food, possession, wealth, friends, enemies. Like they should not. And not enemy. So it'll be nice if you become attached to enemy. So enemy, there's a mistake, no enemy. Friends become attached. Because so that's why there's a wheel of life. When you go outside, there's painting. Center of the life. Why this goes round and around? Because there's 3 engines that turns the wheel. Rooster, pig, snake. These are the main engines that kind of turn the wheel. That's why that wheels never stop. It goes round and round. Anger, one of the worst emotions, negative emotions. Shaitan sungi how we get angry, why we get angry, how we get angry. According to Mother Shantideva, we have desire. If you have no desire, you will never get angry. So we have desire, so we have to admit. You can't pretend that you are free from desire, you have to admit we have desire. Desire to have something, desire to not have something. 2 types of desire, wanting something, not wanting something. So then some kind of interruptions taking place. The desire, I want to go to flea market. Somebody say, you can't go, or maybe somebody don't go, obstacles. So self is not happy, ego is not happy. Immediately say the ego or self is not happy. What happened now? Or self found fuel. Because you are not happy, you want to go, but you can't go now. Unhappy. What self do when they self found that fuel? Or self does not rely on karma, doesn't rely on impermanence, or just let it go, not big deal. No. Self rely on anger. How come that you are telling me not to can go? Self, like ego self. Immediately saying this, we rely on anger. So then da jump, you finish. Meaning your happiness is now gone. So what is that? That means that's meditation. That's like analytical meditations. So there's a process. You can prevent that you can you can protect your peace of mind. You don't have to lose that. You just need to think something different. Oh, it's not big deal. I can go tomorrow. Doesn't have to be today. I can go tomorrow. Two flexibilities with clear understanding of importance of peace of mind, your peace of mind. So that, so then that's why Shantideva talks so much on this, how to deal with the anger. Because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's very difficult because the ego's best weapon. Ego's best weapon. When the moment the ego gets a little bit hurt, completely rely on anger. So then, if you harbor that pain, it's pain. It actually is pain. It is pain. If you harbor that pain, you cannot complain. Now I'm in pain. You are in pain because you are angry. You are never going to experience peace of mind. How? Impossible. Not able to sleep, lose ability to judge. It's all gone. There'll be no physical comfort, there'll be no mental comfort. So, what is that? That is the result of getting angry. It's not good. Then, of course, there's there's negative impact from the health, on the health too. So then this is all, Shantideva says, all can be prevented with some kind of mindfulness. It's not good for your happiness. Okay, sorry, the time is past now, 6 minutes, so we'll stop. Thank you, so see you next Wednesday, okay? Good night. So, let's go on. Stanza number 12 is not finished, the last. Okay, stanza number.
Okay, so if you're in the Gampa, please turn to page 235 in the Gold Prayer Book for the general dedication prayers. Gewadi nyurjudak lama sangye truk your name droa chikyam malupa Dei sala gopashog Changchu simchog rinpoche ma ke panam ke gyurche ke wanyam pahame payang gongne gongdu pelwar shog Jampel pavo jitar chen padang kuntu zangpo de yang de jinte de da kungi jesu dag lok chir ge wadi dag tam che rap tu ngo du sum shake be gil wa tam che ki ngo wa gang la chok tu ngak pa de Dakshe gewe tsawak di kun kyang sangpo che jirab tu ngawaki Dagi jine sakpe ge wadi tendang drowa kun la gang pendang Shepa jetsun lo zang drak pai tenpe nimpo ringde sel je shog And page 244 for the Long Life Prayer for His Holiness. Gangri rawe korwe shinkam dir, pendang dewa malu jungwe ne, shenre si wang tinzin yatsoi, shape si te bardu ten gyur chig. And on the next page, the prayer for Khyentse Rinpoche. Jonu Ie Nagla Wangjor Tu Awatare Tsenba Rabsotpa Lobsang Gelwe De Tong Leg Pelcho Chaser Gen Gur Lama Sowajeb. Inside the back cover for the prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche's swift return. Peerless teacher, assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Lozang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters of the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving to think pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And on the inside cover, the prayer for the long life of Geshe Gelek. Gewe lam na dren pe de punchog, leg she dampa terwe nin morje, chuki tawa mi tong she nyen chog, dragpa pongwe lama jab ten shig. And for Geshe Sangpo, Gewe chuki bag jag rab ten ching, pelden la me dam nyak ning la chang, Zangpo Jawe Ninshin De Pache, Dimnian Chenpo Kuche Rab Chen Chig. And 7 Tara mantras for the benefit of all beings. Om Tari Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tari Tu Re So Ha.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody watching on YouTube, good night. Good night.
Good night, Dharma friends. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.